Yeah, let's talk about that TestNG. So, what is a TestNG and what are all that features having a TestNG? Okay, and how to install the TestNG and all those things I will cover today. Okay, so basically, what is a TestNG is TestNG is a testing framework. Okay, and which is designed for only Java programming language. Okay, so we have a many unit testing frameworks, and so the TestNG is the one of them. Okay, and it is a open source for Java framework designing for automation. Okay, so let's go to the Google it. So you will come to the first link, and there is an official website, TestNG documentation. Okay, so this is the place where we can explore and get the knowledge. Okay, so it is a kind of many features. So sometimes we may not use, sometimes it require to use. That time, what we used to do is we'll come and read the documentation. There is a technical document, and it is which is properly designed with some examples and how to navigate and how to research on the document. Also, will explain. Okay, so as we know, so it is a like kind of a many we have, as I told you, right, we have many unit testing framework, but it is a kind of unit testing, and also it has some kind of other features. Okay, so basically, in market, JUnit for Java and unit testing framework, and also NUnit for .NET. Okay, so these two unit frameworks are we have, and so there are some kind of drawbacks, and so that drawbacks has taken care by this particular TestNG. So that is the reason TestNG is the testing framework inspired from the JUnit and NUnit. Okay, and also it introduced some new functionalities to make it easy to automate and easy to use it. So that is the kind of thing. Okay, and as I told you, JUnit is a testing framework. JUnit is a unit testing framework. But coming to TestNG, right? TestNG is a testing framework which can use for unit testing, integration testing, and end-to-end testing and functional testing. Okay, so these are the new feature has been introduced in this TestNG framework. Okay, so how to install and how to add to our project. So I created a video. So after this session, I will upload it. So please go through the steps and install in your site. Okay. Yeah. So let me create a one class and we'll see that first of all. Yeah, let me installation all those things. I'll upload a one video. Let me create a new test. Okay. So yeah, it is there, right? So till now, what we have done, we created a one kind of Java class. So this is Java class basically, and what we have done. So how do I know Java class is a main method and Java class name, and so we have written as some kind of a Playwright test case. Okay, Playwright code. Okay, let me open this TestNG ORG. Okay, so let me run this one. So now which will be run. But so if I write this kind of way, okay, if I write this kind of way, I may not satisfying. I automated my test case, right? I automated test case, but here there is some kind of missing thing is it? That is assertion. So that is no comparison. Okay, no comparison or no comparison for outcome. So what we are expecting is missing. So basically, when you launch the site, whether the site is launched or not. So this particular site is loaded. There is a no verification check here. Okay, there is a no verification check. So to do the check, okay, and also, uh, okay, so there is a missing thing is like validation. Expected validation is not there. So that is the case. So the TestNG, the first thing is we can create assertions. So what is meant by assertion, right? Compare the equality. So compare the equality. Okay. So equality means like there is a expected values. Okay. There is a expected values, and but we are not checking the assertions. So And based on the assertion, the kind of record like a pass or fail to be registered or to be valid to be stored, right? So those kind of thing we are missing it. Okay, that is the one thing. And also we are using the help of main method every time. Okay, even if you create a methods also okay, but even after we used to use main method to run our program. So that we is all right. We created a many methods here in the above class, and all those methods are derived in the main method after creating an object of this particular class, and we are calling all those methods. That way till now we drive. Now we'll use kind of some kind of annotations. So here we have some kind of annotations. So these annotations have a capability to run our test cases. Okay, and so we can see that what are the annotation it has first, and I will explain and we'll write. So where is that annotation? Uh, yes. So these are the annotations. Okay. So this annotation. So what we need to do is, so we need to create a one method. Let me come back and create a one particular TestNG class. So TestNG example class. Now we are not writing a main method now. From now onwards, when we are using TestNG integration, we used to use create a test method. So first I will create a method public void login test, for example. Okay, this is my method. Okay, so this annotation, right? So I'll take a one annotation, test annotation. Okay, so where is that test annotation? Test annotation. So mark that class or a method as part of it. It is a test case. So take this annotation. So this is my method. I'm marking this method as a my test case. Okay, in terms of testing point of view. Okay, okay. So now you can import the class. So that is what org testng annotation. Okay, so it is a test case. So let me write a system out. Okay, so and the login test case, and let me run the test. So earlier, what we have done? So main method. There is a no main method. So this annotation will drive automatically. So here from here you can run it, or you can from here also you can run it. So all these capabilities will after integration and installation of TestNG only you will get it. Otherwise it will not. So I created a video I supposed to add today after this session. Okay. So once you right click and you will get um, run as a TestNG example the class name. Earlier what we have main method, right? So here we can see here is a main method dot main method class name dot main method. But now, after integration of TestNG, where we can see that run the class name TestNG. Okay, so now let's run it. Yes, and you can see this kind of outcome now. Okay, let me highlight the few things here. It is very required. So this window, you can see that. So in this window, so there is a one window. Here we have some tick marks. All of them are tick right ticks, which mean all are successful. And also you can where we can see the test suite. Okay, and total number of test cases, total number of test cases which we designed one only, so one. Whatever we run one test case, okay, which is one, and it is passed, no failures, no skips. So all those kind of details will be there. Okay, so now let me clear this one. Okay, so now I'm going to add a assertion. Okay, so assert. So you see assert dot asset org orange dot org dot testng. So we have many assertions. So but we are importing of a testng one. So this is the one assert dot. Okay. So we have a kind of this things, right? Assert equal. So you want to compare. There are method overloading, right? These are the method overloadings. Assert equals or method overloading. How do you say method overloading? Type of type of arguments is different. So it is a int actual, int expected, byte actual, byte expected. So that kind of thing. So you want to compare int. Okay. So I'm first one, right? So the first one is actual and second one is expected. So that is the way it will be. So when you, as I told you, right, we have to verify our assertions. How do we verify the assertions? Based on this way. So here I'm actually like, sorry, expected is this one. So actual also one. So both are 1 1. Then our test assertion, what it does, it will record as a pass. Okay. So earlier also we got pass, but without this. Okay. Even if it is failed, it does not include the failure statement. Okay. But now onwards, after adding the assertion, you will see that failures. Okay. So let me expecting one, but we found two. So that means we are expecting one, but we got actually is two. Both are not equal. Then our test case is failed. So let me, I'm running it. Yeah. Now you can see the change of this window. And where we can see all the cross marks. And here the failure, the cause for the failure. Okay, login test case. So this is a login test case. And we are expecting one. Okay, expected. And actually is two. So there is a difference. So it was failed due to that assertion. And also you can see that pass is 0, failure is 1. Okay, so there is a kind of good reporting also. Later point of view, I will explain. So this is the way we can validate. Okay, so let's do one test case for that. Let me copy this one. Where is the test case? Yeah. Yeah. So now I'm writing another test case. Test public. So what we need to do? So first we need to create a method. Okay, orange HRM login app and the code. Okay, and let me add the site name, login screen. Yes, and so this is a Java method. You guys, please listen this one. This is a Java method, and this is a TestNG Java method. Okay, so what is the difference is that is annotation is missing. So if you add the annotation, it is a test case. Otherwise, it is a normal Java method. So on top of there is an annotation is there based on that method at top there is an annotation. So then based on that only it will be differentiated. So there is a normal method. Right now it is a normal method. If you add a test, then it is a test ng test method. Okay, we call this is a test method. So it is not there in listen. Suppose it is removed. Just it is a method, Java method. So if it is annotation is there, then we call it as a test method. So in the documentation, where we can see some kind of words, right? Test methods, test class, something like. So that will be differentiated. Okay. And so now what we need to do, we need to assert, right? So we need to assert. How do we assert? So after login, right? So after login, right? Let me log in. We can check this login label is displayed or not. Okay, so to do what we need to do, so we need to inspect this element. Okay, so then after we can choose a latex path. Okay, so whoever not go through that video of latex path usage, so please go and watch this one. It's a very important, it is a time saving tool actually. Okay, so this is the one, and it will by default it will give that X path. Okay, instead of writing, finding the nodes, it directly give that thing, and also we can get some kind of snap code, the code basic code. Okay, so what I need to do here, so I want to get this login label. Okay, so there is a get text method, and you can see the predefined code here. Okay, locator with the method within get text. Okay, so basically in Playwright, locator followed by the locator, and you want to get the text, right? Is the text content. This text content method which will retrieve this particular login text. So what we need to do, we need to store the value on the local variable as a string. What is the value? Login header. Login header. So this is our actual. Okay, this is our actual. Let's print it. Then we can see the writing assertion. So printing actual value is login header. So this is a locator. So the login heading, the h5 is a header, and that we are getting by using this method, text content method, which will get the value and store into a string header, and just we are printing it. So then after I will validate it. Okay. So let me run this one. So it will launch that browser. Okay. Yeah. So you see the actual print actual value is login. So now expected. So I will define that expected value. Okay. String uh, expected value. What I'm expecting? I'm expecting within the double quotes login. Okay. This label should be display, and so let I will compare it. So using asset. Okay, using asset equal, okay, equals for a string. So I'm comparing a two strings, right? So string. So what is the actual one? Login header, and expecting this one. Let me show you that. Okay. Yeah. So let me highlight. So here that what expecting your login label should be displayed by using the code. While execution time we got a login header and the printed. So this is the actual value. So actual is equal to expected value. And this is a string format. Login is already defined expected value in the string format. And also we retrieve the value as a string. So both the two strings are comparing, are equality checking. So both are same, then our test case is pass. So that capability is designed by the test engine. Okay. So let me run this one. Yeah. So both are match only. So we can see that. So both are match. Then we got a pass. Suppose I am expecting like login org. Okay. Let's org HRMs, for example. Okay. Uh, but currently what we got only login. So I'm expecting this string, but we found only login. This time our test will be failed. So let me rerun it. Yeah. So the test is failed. The test fail reason is it's clearly saying that. So we need to don't scare about the errors. We need to read the error. So we'll get some kind of knowledge. Okay. So Java long exception. Okay. Expecting is login orange HRM app, but I found is login only. So this is the difference. And also we can see in the below, oh, there is a line number. Okay. So here you see. TestNG example, our class name. So please remember that while debugging. So find out your class name. So don't care about the others. Find out your class name. My class name is TestNG example. Okay. Look for the class name. Where from where you run. Okay, this is the class name. And it's check that uh, .java 33. So where is the 33? So where is 33? Yes, 33 here. So, okay. So then I come to know, okay, this line is a culprit and how to fix it. So then you can check that, okay. So there is a gap. So we can check by using, okay, I got the confirmation from the dev team. Earlier it was the same, this one, but they updated to this. So I will revert the change and I will apply again. So that is the way we can fix our code as well. Yeah. So it ran successfully and get pass. Okay. So let me create a one more like TestNG XML. Okay. So why it is, I'll explain. So create a TestNG XML. So what we need to do, we need to select the project and right click where we can see the create TestNG. For you, it will be not there because I told you right, you have to install some configuration. So then click on create. Okay. So and it is going to be there in the this section. Let reload. So this is a file, and I will explain in detail this file. This is okay. It is a XML file, TestNG XML. So we call it as a TestNG XML. Okay. So what and all there, I will explain. The first thing is like is HTML schema. So we can ignore these two lines. Okay. It is XML version and the document is and DTD from where they took. Okay. The second one is like from suite name. So this is our suite name. So your project name you can add. Okay, a regression suite or a kind of a functional. So or a smoke test. You can provide the suite name. Okay, and also you can provide the suite name and there is a starting tag suite and ending tag. Okay, and there should be one testing tag also. Test tag. Within the test tag only. Yeah, within the test tag only. What happened for this? Hmm, okay, okay. Testing start. Testing is there. Yeah, I'm sorry. So yeah, it's some kind of formatting. Sorry for that. Yeah. So you see the suite name, then followed by the test. Under the test, we have to provide our classes. So right now I'm providing a one of the class. Okay. So that is my orange example and TestNG. So where it is there, the format to be your package name. So with the file is created in the orange org.example.class name. So that is what we provided. And so now you can run it. So you can right click and run as a TestNG. Now you can see that there should be a test will be run. So how many test cases are there? All those will be included and run by default. Yeah. Yes, it ran successfully.